When Earth is already suffering from pollution and lack of enough food, a mysterious sphere starts proceeding towards it. A team of experts are sent into space to investigate the sphere, but it claims itself as God. Carla Gray is a talented woman whose family only consists of her mother and her little daughter. The world is ending because of not having enough resources due to excessive increase in population and never-ending pollution. Carla also spends days without having a single bite to eat. One day, her mother tells her a story of 5 people who only had food for 3. 2 of them had to die. After telling this story, Carla's mother disappeared along with her granddaughter, and Carla was informed that they died. Carla still wonders if her mother sacrificed herself for Carla or if it was just an accident. To distract herself from this unfortunate incident, Carla takes part in a space mission. A mysterious black sphere is detected near Mars, and it has aroused curiosity in all human beings. The space station's CEO Vance has sent a team of experts to investigate the sphere. The mission is led by Commander Sen Pual, and beside Carla, the team also has a few other members, including a middle-aged man named Ulf, 2 young travelers, Tez and Sean, pronounced as Sheen, and an introverted man named C. Rubin. After 8 months of traveling in hibernation, the team gets up to prepare their landing. Carla takes a moment to remember about her late daughter and mother. Afterward, she gathers her emotions because the team needs her. Carla notices that C seems a little nervous, so she offers to help him in getting used to the spaceship environment. Unfortunately, C doesn't respond much and keeps writing on his blog. All members head to the control room to observe the current circumstances. It will take at least 16 hours for them to reach the sphere. Mr. Vance calls to greet the team members and inform them about the millions of people who are looking forward to knowing more about the mysterious sphere. Before proceeding with the mission, Vance gives all of them a chance to talk with their families through video chat. As Carla has no relatives, Mr. Vance himself calls her as he considers Carla as family because of the services she did for the organization. Suddenly, the spaceship starts to shake, and communication with Earth is cut off. Carla rushes to the control room to see what happens. An extremely bright light has covered the screen of the spaceship. As the system starts working again, Carla immediately checks where the light is coming from. It's the sphere. A powerful beam of light is emerging from the sphere right on the spaceship. It seems like the sphere is alive and wants to get closer to the spaceship. Carla also makes another shocking discovery that causes her to get frozen in her place. Commander Pual continuously asks what happens, so Carla finally speaks. There's a weird signal coming from the sphere. It's an audio message. It consists of only one word getting pronounced endlessly, the word Deus, which means God. All of the members get shocked to hear this, especially C. He starts to panic and calls it a sign to turn their spaceship back to Earth. Carla also believes that they should pause this mission till they get further instructions from Vance, but Commander Pual suggests they shouldn't stop as it's their first encounter with an extraterrestrial intelligence which came looking for them. However, he can't confirm that the sphere is not dangerous. C interrupts the conversation and tells everyone to prepare for their end, as they are going to be punished by Dues for their sins. C has been hearing voices since he woke up from hibernation. However, Pual is not willing to believe any of this nonsense. He wants his team to act like fearless explorers. Ulf suggests blowing up the sphere, but Pual warns him not to even think of it. After Sai, Carla also starts hearing voices but considers it's just in her head. Ulf takes her to rest, but Carla wants to look for Sai, who suddenly disappeared. He has gone into the deepest part of the spaceship and put several cuts on his body while chanting weird sentences. Tez finds him first, but he unexpectedly attacks her with the knife. When Carla reaches there, Tez is already killed. C has completely lost his senses and also threatens to kill Carla. He believes that they will die if they land on the sphere, so they must turn back the spaceship. Ulf tries to calm him down, but Commander Pual shoots C with his gun. C dies on the spot. His and Tez's dead bodies are preserved in the hibernation pod, while the rest of the team continue to prepare for their landing. Carla can't get over what just happened and advises Pual to reconsider his decision. In response, Pual says that Carla is getting scared for nothing. Vance has trusted her and billions of people are looking forward to her discovery, so she should behave like a brave explorer. Carla turns to the camera and reminds Pual that Tez just died and C shouldn't be on board in the first place. They should stop making decisions out of instinct. Commander Pual still doesn't care and orders to land on the sphere. Just a few minutes before their landing, Carla notices some structures on the sphere. As the communication with Earth is restored, Carla asks Vance about the structures, but he has no idea either. But he has some shocking news. Similar mysterious structures have also appeared on Earth. There are at least 10,000 of them. Vance believes it's all connected to the sphere, so it must be investigated as soon as possible. As the spaceship lands on the sphere, Commander Pual orders Ulf and Carla to get ready to step outside, but Sean also wants to join them. They step out of the spaceship, but the sphere is covered in darkness. After investigating the ground, Sean concludes that the sphere is made of an unknown element. They proceed towards the structure, which seems like a gate, and they use a flare gun to see how high it is. Carla notices an ancient symbol on the gate, which is known as the Edge of Existence. Suddenly they notice a vivid presence of an individual standing at the gate. A huge amount of signals are released from the individual, and the explorer's virtual assistant translates them immediately. The individual says that she is speaking on behalf of the Creator, who is Alpha and Omega of all existence. The Creator wants to help humans by giving them a choice. They can decide whether they want to enter the gates or suffer the tragedy that will happen when the sphere will collide with the Earth. These gates will unite them with the Creator and give them eternal peace. The individual chooses Carla to explore what's on the other side of the gate so she can convince other humans to enter it. Commander Pual tells Carla to enter the gate. She finds a beautiful place on the other side and gets welcomed there by her late daughter. After a while, Carla opens her eyes in the spaceship. Ulf says that she fell unconscious after returning from the gate, so they carried her to the spaceship. Vance wants her to explain what she experienced. The whole world is waiting for her answer. Carla says that she saw a golden landscape and a beautiful city glittering in the sunlight. It looked like heaven. Carla doesn't tell them about meeting her daughter. She asks about Sean, but Paul says that he died because he didn't put on the suit properly. Carla refuses to believe that, as she knows that an experienced space explorer like Sean can't make such a mistake. Once Pual and Vance leave, Carla tells Ulf about seeing her daughter. The suspicious thing is that Pual knew that Carla was lying. Pual knows something more about this sphere, but he is not telling others. Pual calls Ulf to the control room and warns him not to get too close with Carla. Thankfully, Ulf doesn't reveal what Carla told him. They prepare to get back to Earth, but instead of going to the hibernation pod, Carla breaks into Pual's quarter. She finds Ulf's documents, which reveals that he is not an ordinary guy, but a significant officer who served for both Special Air Corps and Elite Corps organizations. Carla grabs a gun and confronts Ulf. Why did he hide his true identity and take part in this mission? Ulf says he is here just to maintain peace and knows nothing about the sphere. Carla takes him to the control room and threatens Pual to reveal the truth. She saw Sean's suit. He was murdered because he figured out a secret about the sphere. Ulf is brought here as a hitman to kill anyone who disrupts the mission. Vance also appears through a hologram call and tells Carla to calm down. What she saw was heaven, and now she can't prevent people from entering the gates. They have started doing it already, as the Earth has become a living hell. Carla turns to look at the Earth's footage, and Pual uses this chance to try snatching the gun. The bullet shoots out and hits Carla. In anger, she shoots back at Pual, who dies on the spot. Ulf treats her wounds and assures her that he doesn't want to kill her. He also didn't know the truth behind the sphere. It must be something evil planned by people like Vance. Ulf wants to help Carla, but the ship is under the control of Vance. They have only one option. They have to separate the control room propulsion from the rest of the ship and use it to travel back to Earth. Ulf knows the code to make the spaceship do that. However, there's one drawback. The propulsion will take 6 to 7 years to travel back to Earth. By that time, the Earth would have been destroyed by the sphere, so there's no home for Carla to return. She suggests they try to go back to the sphere and destroy it. Ulf agrees and goes to the storage to get the bomb. Carla returns to the control room, where she gets a call from Vance. As he knows Carla is going to die anyway, so he finally reveals the truth. The sphere is made up of a self-replicating material called biomech. It is capable of building huge structures according to the given design really quickly. It was built by no other than Vance himself. He did it to save the Earth from extinction. The human population has reached 21 billion. Scientists conclude that within the next 30 years, the Earth will die out of resources and the human race will be wiped out. So the officials decided to sacrifice some people to save a few of them. Otherwise, everyone will die. The gates don't lead to heaven, but death. Vance plans to let it keep going until the population decreases to 6 billion. The prediction about the sphere colliding with the Earth is also a lie to scare the people. It will be destroyed by itself after getting near the Earth, and Vance will make people believe that the sphere was just a warning from God. Carla still has a question: how she heard the voices of her family. Vance smirks and reveals another shocking truth. Carla's family died in an accident while she was severely injured. While she was in coma, A chip was implanted in her head, which can be used to make Carla see or hear things that aren't actually happening. The accident was done by Vance too. He was preparing Carla for 2 years for this mission, so she can convince others to enter the gates. After hearing this all, Carla recalls the story her mother used to tell. It was about 5 men with food for only 3, but they didn't sacrifice anyone because all of them deserved to find their own future. Vance is not saving Earth. He is just a monster who is killing 15 billion people. Before hanging up, Vance orders the ship to initiate self-destruction in 2 minutes. Carla tells Ulf to reach the propulsion so they separate it from the spaceship. Ulf tells her the code to do that and advises her to leave without him, but Carla keeps waiting for him till the last second. She eventually gives up and separates the propulsion while the rest of the spaceship is completely destroyed. Carla assumes that she is alone now, but suddenly the gate opens and Ulf steps in. Luckily, he came back in time. He has also brought the bomb so they can destroy the sphere. Once it's gone, the people will stop entering the gates. However, the bomb has to be blasted manually on the surface of the sphere. Carla decides to do it together with Ulf, but as they are about to land on the sphere, Ulf closes the door before her. He wants to do it alone and let Carla live so she can return to Earth one day and tell others the truth about the sphere. Carla says an emotional goodbye to Ulf and starts her journey towards Earth, which is going to take almost 8 years. Meanwhile, the sphere explodes along with Ulf. Never trust everything you see or hear. Focus on what your heart feels. Your eyes may deceive you, but your heart won't.